It's the marquee game of opening weekend, and off we go on a Sunday night on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. A good game there on first down. That run
Good on 6.0 now because he's seen that schedule.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Off of play action, it's Watson sliding out of the pocket, and he wisely will throw that one away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb.
Come on.
Get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Great first drive defensively. 3rd and short, able to stuff the run.
And what it does is it gives not just confidence to your defensive players.
Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he checks this one down to Williams. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And it'll bring up a 2nd down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. A quick throw to the left flat, and he's got it.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
They run for the first time with Javonte Williams. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They go play action now. Wilson.
Oh, give me that.
He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38.
Give me that. I see you, Rook. I see you, Rook.
He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown,
6'3" out there, man. 6'3".
They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
They'll run with Chubb.
Good block, boy.
Takes this one in for a Browns.
Good block, boy.
Nick Chubb.
I like it. I like it, guy.
And the Browns have taken the early lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now.
Oh, let's go.
For Sutton is intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And he takes
Let's go, guys.
the Browns defense has a
Let's
touchdown.
go.
And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visit. What do we hear during these
These Browns say.
Yes.
Ball's in the air.
And then my
True.
Oski, that's the interception.
These Browns.
That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Uh-oh, sound defeated already, guys.
Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing
Sound defeated already,
he's
guys.
got to be like what we talked about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best. And knowing that
Don't put it in there, guys.
Here's his opportunity.
All comes back to those defensive
No, don't
backs
do
with
it no
the
more,
former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes
No.
from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some
It's
reason.
deep in there, right? Yeah. From the 30 on second down, Wilson. And this
All
time
right.
complete.
All right, True.
The defender all over
All right.
that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Y'all running 3-3-5. Linebacker standing up on the edge.
Get physical with him. That time he got in close, got in tight.
Look, right there in the middle, too.
After the incompletion,
Yep.
here now 3rd and 2. Here's Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
3-3-5.
Offense was expecting to do
3 linemen,
certainly hasn't turned
3
out.
linebackers, one of them a linebacker,
The
2
Devils need to put
safeties.
their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
Here comes Grant on the return. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10.
Damn, True, I'm on your ass that bad? Jesus.
The Browns drive about to get started. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Watson. Eluding the pressure right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle.
Oh, my God.
Incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Come
An
on.
interesting look there.
Good ball,
As soon as
Watson.
he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
He finds his man complete. That's Grant. And a good job on the tackle.
God damn.
Down shy of the first on the 35-yard strike. The Browns send out their punter now. As he'll
Superstar
kick it away
receiver.
for the 2nd time. They'll send this away to the Rocky Mountain Night, and it's a good one. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Go hit it! Oh, help me!
That's knocked away and incomplete.
That was not a real confident
He is.
throw.
He was wide open.
2 of 7 to start the game.
He was wide
Now
open.
he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
On 3rd down, Wilson.
Both of us jumped on the same guy.
And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down.
Both of us jumped on the same guy.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Williams.
Get off the block, boy. Get off the block, I won't do.
2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now.
Defense, guys.
Later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
From the 39, Wilson. This one swung out to Williams.
Defense, guys. Nothing after the catch. Nothing after the catch.
On the completion there. And that'll bring up the 3rd down. Wilson. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Grant Delpit in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th.
I see you, Dale. Dale trying to get his superstar right now, man. Dale came on the stunt.
14-0 the score. This is
Dale get his super. Hey, Dale get his superstar moving him back there to the back.
Joseph Charlton now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And possession will switch hands 1st and 10.
Guys, defense showing our offense got to give me something. Defense really got those 14.
The Browns drive about to get started. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Hard to believe that arm strength was
Get out that safety, True.
Watson coming out of Clemson, but he showed what he's got there.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no. And their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This
I
will
like
be
that.
over by half.
I see y'all out here.
Have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Now the former
come on.
It's Kalen Ballage. Gets this to the 24.
He running away from Miles now.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync.
Can't run away from Miles in the all game long now.
How about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Wilson now to throw on third
Good
down.
pass.
Wide open receiver complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. It's a big play there for the Broncos.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. He takes this
Hold him up, Dale.
6 down inside the 40.
Hold him up, Dale.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
All right, guys. We see what's going on.
It actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. They'll roll him out right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They've given up a
Let's see what's going on, fella. He don't really want to put it in there right now. He don't trust Russ. He don't trust Russell right now, guys, and I wouldn't either.
Completion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now it's Wilson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he gets this one.
That's on me, guys. Uh-oh. The Rooster special.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Feel it, Walt.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
I think what we just saw there.
Trey. Hey, he saw that. Hey, if I saw that schedule to Truth, I wouldn't want to play it.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Wilson. It's caught on the right side. Williams.
I like it. I like it, guys.
He's brought down at the 9.
Like this.
A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got it. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at
Get
the
3, True.
The completion good for only 6,
Yeah,
and that'll
right.
bring up 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson.
Good low ball.
Sutton. Touchdown Broncos.
Hey.
30-yard touchdown pass.
I took the other guy away. You threw it right behind me.
Pays off with 6 points. McManus's point after is good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Browns drive about to get started. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time.
That's true.
That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
From the 29, Watson.
Shit.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by
I saw
Ronald
it.
Darby.
Oh, I thought we was going deep in there.
At the 40-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
After the interception, here's Wilson.
Wow.
Williams puts it in.
Oh, Oh, then we lose.
Texas just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Damn.
45 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. That's a jet sweep. Wilson with a little pop pass. And he will
Come on, man.
touchdown, Denver. K.J. Hamler, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Broncos draw a bit closer. Extra point from McManus is good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
Man at his finest.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Man at his finest right there, man. Ah.
The Browns drive about to get started. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. Rolling to his right.
Come on!
Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to get out here and get the football right back, because
Now Russell Wilson shit that rubbed off on her.
he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Faking the give. Now Watson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Oh, they tried to fuck me over.
His tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a 1st down.
Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
It scared me.
The Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. As the
Scared me, guys. He scared me.
4 seconds to go before halftime. 2nd and 16. A give. This is Chubb.
Come on!
Lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. He's got him in. Complete. And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this.
We'll take 3 ain't bad, guys. 3 is not bad.
To really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
Where'd he get out of bounds?
But a spotlight hit him once already tonight as he
Where'd he get out of bounds?
zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the 2nd score there. They'll try again with Chubb. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. A final shot before the break. Watson. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Boy, it's such a good drive. You'd hate to have it end in 3. Do you think about going for it?
Absolutely. I mean, the fact that they've moved...
Break clock management, guys. Break clock management. You got 2 seconds to make a read. If not, get it out of bounds.
Show some confidence in your team. Let them know you think they can go get it.
Everybody can't do that, True.
We've reached halftime here in our initial Sunday night telecast of the new season. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Now this will be a return from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Now, they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because
Oh, my God.
Equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish
Come on.
They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Can't do me like that, man. Not do me like that.
Second and 10. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Wilson to throw. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete.
You going for the swat. Pick the fucking ball off.
First down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Pick the ball off.
That's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw is Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Browns will take over here as they get it up to the 40-yard line. Tough one. First drive of the 3rd quarter.
See you. No.
Reception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead. And, boy, it paid off.
That's what we do. We hit impress.
The Browns drive about to get started. And their defense just helped him out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big play that time through the air.
Take the big hit.
Yards.
Joku. Take the big hit, Joku. Man, showing you shouldn't even be this close, man.
Of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Watson off play action. On the move to his left.
That was gonna be a pick. That was gonna be a pick, guys.
Improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield.
That was gonna be a pick, guys. I'm glad he hit me. I thought I was sending Chubb up the field in the middle.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson.
Why throw that?
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively.
I saw you sitting right there.
Now it brings up 3rd down.
Saw you sitting through it anyway.
There, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to have the football.
This nigga on the comeback.
Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
I don't know what else he could have did on that play. Great route, great ball.
I like his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason, and runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43.
He's not putting it in there right now, guys. He needs 7. Ball not going in the air. Russell to let him down.
What he was thinking on that carry, wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up
Russell to let him down, guys.
On the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Play action. It's Wilson. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown.
I see you, Noah.
They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
No, no. No, no.
From the shotgun, Wilson. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. The Broncos send out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. Returnable for Grant.
Man, he's supposed to be fast, though.
And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Browns drive about to get started. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately,
a little ass off me, man.
The thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. To throw is Watson. He's going to fire one deep left sideline.
We had him in bounds. We had him in bounds. He was flown out of bounds.
Stopped by Justin Simmons. And the Broncos are going to have it here just past the 25.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Now a throw complete to his fullback out of the backfield.
See at the shot.
That catch good for only a couple.
We're our defense.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot. Because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. He's a bigger, stronger guy. Maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back.
Missed out there, Wusu. We missed you, Wusu.
Made just shy of the 40.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone,
get through that little shit.
Pointing, communicating, there he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's a fast release by Wilson out to the flat. And he will have a Broncos first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. He'll buy some time right. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy.
Oh, what you go up for the hit for?
They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Play action. Now Wilson. And he's going to drop this off to Williams. Complete. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. And
come on.
First down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 25-yard line.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial.
He's supposed to knock his face off right there.
Get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
And the pass is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Jerry Judy there to make the grab. And the Broncos have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
All right, guys, we'll take the ball. Fuck it. Hey, let him back in the game on bullshit.
Browns drive about to get started. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a 1-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get
Get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Oh, my God.
A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense...
The ricochet.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation.
I'll see y'all, guys.
Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
Oh, now we can't see who he's throwing to. Gotcha.
For just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down.
All defenses...
Nephew, you see the bullshit?
Catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield. It can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
On 2nd down, it's Williams.
That is just outstanding blocking. Outstanding.
94 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's going on.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch victory.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
The busy night continues for Williams. It is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Javonte Williams, a 10-yard touchdown run, and the Broncos have taken the lead. McManus's point after is good, and that will make this a 4-point game. after the touchdown. Here's McManus now to kick it away.
Nephew, they fucked over the Browns.
And that one will bounce out.
They gave him the comeback route. They let him get a pick on the comeback route. It was so crazy.
The Browns drive about to get started. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Gosh, when you've got Deshaun Watson, Charles, executing a run-pass option, that puts the defense in a tough spot, does it not?
It does, and what I liked is that you called me this week, watching your own video, your own tape, and you said, I think the runner's going to pop a few this week because of what we've seen from Deshaun Watson. His ability to get to the corner, that's where the focus will go.
And he's going to have a Browns first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
But they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I'm trying to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football.
He's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Good cut, boy. Good cut.
There, the defense was ready. It looked for that run pass.
Good cut.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
They go with Chubb on second down. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Off of play action, it's Watson rolling to his left. It's complete to Williams. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. What an opening weekend it's been already. Can the best finish be coming here on Sunday night? We'll find out as we come up on a 1st and 10. Chubb on the counter. Flash the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stop short of the 35. Second down, here's Chubb again. And he'll get this forward only for about a yard, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Well, they gave themselves options there on the third down play, and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy.
Good blocking, Joku. Good block, Joku.
Make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
They'll roll him out right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside.
Straight to the sideline, brother. Straight to the sideline.
That ever played the game,
no deal.
Wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to
get to the sideline.
You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb.
First down.
Bring him down at the 13-yard line.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run with Hunt. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeout.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. Now Watson. Flushed out right. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movements. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
Let's go, guys.
They'll give it to Chubb.
Let's go, guys!
For the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow, wow. How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into the stadium.
What looks like is going to be a game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one, because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one.
Come up out something, man.
15.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds.
Oh, they tried to fuck over me. Oh, they tried to fuck
Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left,
Oh, they tried to screw me over right there.
Or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch.
Oh, they tried to screw me over right there, dog.
First down, well done.
And here we are in the
Oh, they tried to screw me over right there.
It would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Let's go.
For the fourth time tonight, it's an interception.
They gave you one. They gave you one.
Have just about sewn up this football game. When you talk about making
Why not me?
plays, that is a winning play at this
Why not me,
stage of the
guys?
game. To come
Why
up
not
with
me?
an interception, huge.
I like how you identified that, because most people think winning plays are the offense.
I see you,
trying to get
Rook.
it done. In this case,
I see you, Rook.
forcing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over.